Every night when darkness falls, these vampires come out to hunt. Countless drifters have died at their hands. But the monster hunter stays completely calm. He pulls out a Bible and starts reading quietly. Then the next second, 8 crosses fly out all at once, each one able to extend a razor-sharp blade. The vampires lunge at him immediately, trying to take him down by brute force. The detective sees this, and raises his gun right away. But the next second, a vampire slams him to the ground. Right at that critical moment, Paul steps in, and takes out the monster on the spot. The last vampire sees it can't win, and turns to run, but Paul doesn't chase it, because he needs to get information from the vampire's minion. He has to find out where his niece is being held. The minion barely gets out a clue about the west side. Before the vampire comes back and kills him right there, Paul throws that vampire to the ground. The detective raises his gun on guard. A harsh shrieking sound echoes out of the dungeon. Then after a moment, Paul walks back out, and the detective finally lets out a breath. Based on what they know now, the girl was taken underground to Sun City. It used to be the biggest vampire nest around, so the two of them head there immediately. But when they arrive, the entrance is covered in human bones. They go inside, and the stone walls are packed with black eggs. But something's off. There's not a single vampire in sight. To get to the bottom of it, Paul tells the detective to stay put, and drops down into the cave below. He wasn't expecting this. He runs straight into Hicks, the monster hunter who tracked him down. She brings news. The church has sent people to hunt Paul down. Right at that moment, gunshots go off outside. They both rush toward the sound. Turns out the detective ran into a vampire. This one is the Nest Guardian, way stronger than your average vampire. Paul and Hicks jump up onto the platform, ready to fight. The vampire attacks instantly. Paul pulls out a cross to fight back, but it barely does anything. Paul gets blasted off his feet, knocked out cold. Just as he's about to die, Hicks quickly lights a flare. The bright light pulls the monster's attention. The vampire spins around and charges at her. Hicks keeps dodging using the terrain. Her move buys Paul the time he needs. Paul rushes forward fast. Hicks reads the situation immediately. She grabs a rock and hurls it hard into the air. The two of them work together in perfect sync, and finally take down the Guardian. But before they can even catch their breath, the vampire comes back to life. Luckily the detective fires in time to finish it off. A little while later, the three of them reach the other end of the nest. It's a massive hatching chamber. The vampires have already built an army. And even worse, the nest is already connected to a human town. At the same time, a train pulls into the town station. Nobody realizes the danger is already here. The guard has no idea what's coming. The next second, a dark shadow flashes by. The guard drops to the ground. And then, Vampire Carl steps off the train, and gives the order to attack.